Welcome to our deep dive, where we're going to be breaking down an upcoming championship clash that has all the makings of a classic. Coventry City versus Stoke City.
Yeah.
We've analyzed this matchup, and we've got some intriguing predictions to share with you, brought to you by us, the experts here at therealfl.co.uk. So if you want to quickly get up to speed on this game and understand the key factors that could influence the outcome, you've come to the right place.
Absolutely. I think what's interesting about this matchup is you've got two clubs that are really at opposite ends of the form table right now.
Right.
Coventry City are soaring high, looking like a genuine playoff contender, while Stoke City are struggling to stay afloat near the relegation zone.
Yeah, it really is like night and day.
Yeah.
Coventry's on a roll, having won 7 out of their last 8 matches. They've just clawed their way back into playoff contention with this incredible run. And for those unfamiliar with the English football system, the playoffs are essentially a mini-tournament for the teams finishing just below the automatic promotion spots in the championship.
That's right.
And the winner of that earns a coveted place in the Premier League, the top tier of English football.
Absolutely. The promised land. And it's not just a recent fluke for Coventry either.
Right.
Since Frank Lampard took over as manager late last year, they've been one of the most informed teams in the league. They've got the best record outside the top 2 teams. And what's even more impressive is that no other team in the championship has won more games since the start of 2025.
Wow.
So this consistency and determination under Lampard's leadership, this is a big reason why we think they're considered heavy favorites in this match.
Okay, so Coventry's flying high. Stoke City, meanwhile, kind of a shadow of their former selves.
Yeah, a little bit.
Only 2 wins in 2025.
Yeah.
Dangerously close to the relegation zone, which is a scary thought for their fans, I imagine.
For sure.
Yeah, this makes their clash with high-flying Coventry even more intriguing. Especially since Stoke's manager, Mark Robins, actually used to manage Coventry City.
He did. That adds a little bit of extra spice to the mix, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think so. It does. So now let's dive into our predictions for the match.
Okay.
First up, we're predicting a Coventry win.
Yep.
Might seem like a no-brainer considering their form and their home advantage.
Yeah.
But we've gone a bit deeper to understand why. We've analyzed their recent performances. Their tactical approach under Lampard has been really, really effective.
Yeah.
And you can't discount that home advantage, especially with Coventry's passionate fan base behind them.
For sure. The CBS Arena can be a really tough place to go when Coventry are on form like this. I think having said that, Stokes have caused upsets before, so you can never completely rule them out.
Right.
Anything can happen in football, as we know, but based on all the evidence, we think that Coventry definitely have the upper hand in this one.
Oh, okay. So Coventry win is our first prediction.
Yep.
Our second prediction for this match is under 2.5 goals.
Okay.
Now, for those who may not be familiar with this type of bet, it essentially means that we're predicting that there will be fewer than 3 goals scored in the entire match.
That's right, yeah. This prediction is based on taking a close look at both team scoring and defensive records. Now, Coventry's defense has been rock solid, particularly at home. Their attack is potent, but Stoke's attack has been, sputtering a little bit, to say the least.
Yeah.
They've struggled to create clear-cut chances and have been misfiring in front of goal. So when you combine that with Coventry's defensive strength, a low-scoring game seems very, very likely.
That makes sense, especially when you consider that in their recent head-to-head encounters, it hasn't exactly been a goal fest.
Yeah.
In fact, one team has failed to score in quite a few of their recent clashes.
Yeah.
So under 2.5 goals seems like a safe bet here.
Yeah, it does. It seems like, there's almost a psychological barrier for one of these teams when they face each other.
Yeah, right.
Speaking of history, let's take a look at the overall head-to-head record between Coventry and Stoke.
Okay.
It's remarkably even.
Yeah.
They both have 31 wins against each other
Oh, wow.
and 11 draws.
Okay, so talk about a balanced rivalry.
Yeah, it really is.
And as you mentioned, recent matches have been pretty low-scoring affairs.
Exactly, and it really kind of reinforces our predictions for this match.
Right.
If you take, for example, the 1-0 win by Stoke back in August,
Okay.
it was a really tense tactical battle. And Lewis Baker came off the bench to score a late winner.
Oh, right.
It was a classic example of how a single moment can decide a game like that.
I remember that game. Yeah. It was a nail-biter right to the end. It just goes to show that, even in a rivalry as balanced as this, anything can happen on match day.
Absolutely. And that's why we also provide detailed lineup insights in our full analysis on therealfl.co.uk. Knowing which players are starting and who might be out with injuries can really help you understand the tactical approach each team might take.
Right. So, for example, Coventry's predicted lineup shows that their star striker, Victor Gyökeres, is expected to be back from injury.
That's right. Yep.
That's a huge boost for their attack
For sure.
and could be a deciding factor in the match.
Yeah, definitely.
On the other hand, Stoke will be without their first-choice goalkeeper, Josef Persic, who's serving a suspension.
Right.
That's a significant loss for them and could really give Coventry an advantage, especially when you consider Stoke's struggles in front of goal.
Yeah, I agree.
So a third prediction for this game is both teams to score no.
Okay.
So we're expecting Coventry to find the back of the net they've been scoring consistently in 2025.
Yep.
However, Stoke's chances of scoring, they seem pretty slim given their recent goal droughts and the absence of their key goalkeeper.
Yeah.
So all points towards Coventry keeping a clean sheet. And, we've seen this trend before in recent encounters between these two clubs where one team often fails to score.
It's definitely something to think about, yeah, when you're making your predictions for this match.
For sure. Okay, so to recap what we've covered so far. Coventry's riding high on confidence, Stoke's battling to find their form, and our predictions lean heavily toward a Coventry win with a low scoreline.
Yeah, I think that sums it up pretty well.
But as always, anything is possible in football.
Of course, this is the championship after all.
To delve deeper into this matchup, including detailed player stats, historical trends, and a comprehensive breakdown of the predicted lineups, you can visit our website at therealfl.co.uk.
Yeah, we've got all the information there that you need to make informed decisions about this match.
Right, whether you're a diehard fan or just a casual observer.
Exactly.
Now, before we wrap up, let's leave you with a thought-provoking question. Given Coventry's remarkable transformation under Frank Lampard and their just red-hot form, could they pull off as a prize promotion to the Premier League?
Yeah, it's a question worth pondering. And just a few months ago, they were fighting to stay out of that relegation battle, and now they're knocking on the door of the top flight.
I know, it's incredible, isn't it? And it really highlights just how impactful a change in management and, that surge in belief can be for a team.
Mm-hmm.
They've gone from underdogs to, genuine contenders in such a short span of time. It's amazing.
Yeah, and let's not forget the significant financial rewards that come with promotion to the Premier League.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, it's a game changer for any club.
Life-changing, yeah, it really is. I think we'll be keeping a close eye on Coventry to see if they can, maintain this impressive form. The championship season is far from over, and there are sure to be plenty more twists and turns along the way. Well, that's right. And there you have it, our deep dive into Coventry City versus Stoke City. Remember, we've just scratched the surface here. For a more comprehensive analysis, including detailed player stats, historical trends, and a complete breakdown of the predicted lineups, be sure to check out our detailed article on therealfl.co.uk. Yep, all the information you need is there. All right, until next time, enjoy the beautiful game.